Hi, in this video demonstration we will go over the second of our final projects for our 2016 Summer PLC course. This program is for a conveyor system that scans pallets. In this system we have a scanner, a vision camera that scans pallets and identifies the number of parts on the pallet at a given time, or per scan, I'm sorry. We then keep a running total of all the parts that we've accumulated for that batch. The program is to automatically, after the scan has been complete, it sends the data into our program here, and our program, and this is where we store data. Let me back up here a little bit. We will act, since this simulation, I will act as the operator loading the parts, or the machine loading the parts, and I will load that number here. And I will also act as the vision camera, and I will automatically toggle our scan. Once our scan is complete, the number of parts will be moved, as we can see by this block here, will be moved into this integer here from our register. Then, again, when we activate our vision camera, the program is to automatically, after it receives the count, or the number of parts, it is not this block, that is a reset, and we'll go over that one here in a bit. It is to add the number of parts automatically and also subtract from the number of pallets that we have. We're going to assume that we have 100 per batch. You might be wondering what these bits here are, and that is just the bits that I integrated to make sure that my program only did one addition and one subtraction for parts and pallets per scan. So the way it works is, when we activate our scan, it, of course, will activate our move block to move our information. Excuse me. But it also will activate this bit here, which will be the bit that will activate both the addition of parts and subtraction of pallets. And it will also activate this output here, which is tied to a normally closed switch or contact on the same line that our addition and our subtractions are happening. So this is essentially I like to call it a suicide switch, but it's more like a kill switch. Again, we only want one action per scan. So let's see how it works. Let's download it. Yes, we want to go online. We want to run our program. And let's see that it's running. Sure enough, part 2 of our finals. And our RS links is also communicating. So let's start off and say that the first pallet contains 58 parts. I will act as a scanner and scan these parts, and as you can see, I have moved the parts into the bit, into our integer, which is used to calculate the addition. We started off with 0 parts, so now we have 58. We also started off with 100 pallets, but one has gone through, and now we have 99. Our next batch contains only two parts. So now we should see 60 parts and 98 pallets. Sure enough, 60 parts, 98 pallets. Notice how this overrides. We don't really care about this bit. This is only momentary. We care about these two. I'm done scanning. Now I scan 10 parts, so now we should see 70, and you get the idea. 70 parts, 97 pallets. Part of the program is also to integrate a master reset switch that will force everything back to its default. So once our pallets are all complete, or all done, all our parts have been scanned, and we're ready to start a new batch, we want to clear our memory and get ready for a new batch. So we should see everything go back to 0, and our pallets go back to its original count. And there we go. Of course, this one does not reset because this is technically us acting as a machine or the operator loading the parts. But our counts have reset. Alright, that's it for this program. Thank you very much.